Stage. Good to see all of you guys. You came back. Thank God.
Yes, indeed. We're so glad that you made it back here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but Studiosetstage, I'm so glad that you're here.
Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, I want to say happy Black History Month to you, right?
Yes.
We have already kicked off the month, and we just want to go ahead and just put it out there, guys. Yes, this is the first 28 days, but we will be celebrating the first 28 days, but of the 365 days. So we're going to be celebrating Black History Month every single day. It's not just 28 days.
That's right. That's right, Cynthia. We're going to designate 2021. That is Black History Year. Okay, that's how we doing it over here, guys.
Yeah. So some of you might think it's just 28 days, but it's actually 28 plus the other whatever that is.
No doubt. Just say count it down: March, April, May, June, July, all the way through Christmas. That's what it is.
That's what it is. It is what it is, right? So, guys, listen. Like I say, have a wonderful show lined up for you today. Of course, Black History. Just kind of spotlighting the amazing people in our culture who we feel like everyone should know about. So stay tuned for that for our next upcoming episodes for the month of Black History Month. And I'm telling you, not just celebrities, but people, just local people in the community that are just doing big things, and not necessarily only in Studiosetstage, right?
Exactly. We're going to be spotlighting and highlighting people that have definitely been making a difference, been paving the way, in terms of heritage history, and it's your Black History Month.
Definitely. So, guys, listen, I know you all watched the Wendy Williams saga. Yes, I'm calling it, we're calling it the saga. So, we're going to talk about that.
Right.
Plus, of course, guys, Golden Globes nominees have just been released, names. So, guys, I cannot wait to talk about that. Of course, Super Bowl, right?
Yes,
Super Bowl weekend is coming up. It's this weekend. So we'll talk about that also. Can't wait. So listen, guys, I just want to say shout out to all of our friends who have been visiting the store, the Studiosetstage store, guys.
Yes, we want to thank everybody. We appreciate the love and support. Again, for going on and checking out our shop at Studiosetstage.com. You see it right here, right? Studiosetstage, and this is for all the Studiosetsstagers. If you are in entertainment, or if you just love the arts, if you are an actor,
if you're loving what we're doing,
you are a Studiosetsstager. So please go check out the site, get you a shirt, get you a hat, man, get you a hoodie, man, just, represent to the fullest, because you are a Studiosetsstager, man. We appreciate it. Studiosetstage.com.
Studiosetstage.com, guys. Like I said, many of you have already supported. So also, we were talking about Black History Month, right? So we want you guys, we just challenge you, support a Black business, support a small Black business during this month. If you've never supported a Black business, this can be kind of the kickoff for you, right? We have, like I said, so many of you guys have supported us, and so we are doing the same thing. So whatever it is that you're looking for, think about it, y'all. We all be shopping, especially, it's during the pandemic, so a lot of shopping happens all day, all night. Don't play with me. I know you guys are on Amazon ordering whatever. During this month, take the opportunity just to think about, okay, maybe I want a pan, or I want a shirt, or I want these awesome heels or whatever, right?
Right. Maybe I want a mug. Maybe I want, like I said, a cap. Maybe I want, a long sleeve, shirt, or a t-shirt.
Think about, think about who's manufacturing, and find out if it's Black owned, right? No disrespect to anyone else, but it's about supporting us, for us, and by us. And this is just a great month. I just feel like go ahead and start if you haven't done it already.
Definitely. And like others, I mean, it shouldn't be taboo to talk about that, because you have many other cultures that they support their own communities. You've heard of Chinatown, you've heard of Koreatown, you've heard of how Jewish communities, Italian communities, how they support each other. So we have to do the same thing within the African American, the Black community. We have to support each other, because it actually helps to build. And it's not about just getting a piece of the pie. It's about learning the recipe to make the pie bigger so everybody can eat.
Everybody can come to the table. Yes. No competition. It's enough for everyone. Okay. Exactly. So guys, speaking of supporting, right? I just want to say shout out to Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. Oh, yeah. What is up, my sister girl? If you did know, guys, she is part of the collective. InStyle Magazine is did a spotlight on what makes Atlanta so special. Of course, we're talking about it because our show is recorded out of Atlanta. Yes. So if you haven't seen it, you can go online, Twitter, all social, and just see InStyle did a very large expose, basically, what makes Atlanta special. And of course, they spotlighted it and talked to Atlanta Mayor Keisha Bottoms. And when I say this is where everything happens, Atlanta, right, is just pushing the culture in what arts, media, the film, right, even politics, right? Yeah. If it hadn't been for Atlanta, Georgia would not be blue.
All right. So yeah. There's a plethora of different things that's going on in Atlanta. Yeah. And quiet as it kept, it's a lot more that's in store. So kudos to InStyle Magazine. And kudos to the city of Atlanta. Hey, look, we're not trying to say that Atlanta is perfect, but hey, Atlanta is doing what they do.
Whatever, so, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Atlanta is pretty popping. I'm gonna be honest with you. We ever since we moved here, like a long time ago, guys. Oh, yeah. The running joke is, don't move here, we full. That's like the running joke, especially, people who are from it. It's like, don't move here, we full, we don't need no more people, whatever. But it's a land of opportunity, especially, and it continues to be a land of opportunity for us. Like, we laugh about, they compare Atlanta to Wakanda, and honestly, it's true. Yeah. This is not the closest thing we have right now to a Wakanda in the States.
Well, like you said, I mean, it's been going on. That's been going on, but a lot of opportunities. Yeah. Especially in the entertainment world. Mm-hmm. With right now, film. I mean, Atlanta has become like number one.
It
goes back and forth, number one, number two. But definitely a lot of opportunities, and hopefully, as time goes on, you'll see those opportunities to be disseminated throughout the community.
That's right.
And that's what it's about. It's about spreading the knowledge, spreading the wealth.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. So guys, again, hats off to Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. We love you so much. Yes, and we do call you our fellow studio set stagers. Yes. So guys, so I know you were talking about coming to America, right? So everybody, I can't wait, guys.
Coming to America, the official trailer was actually, it debuted today, which debuted Wednesday, for those guys that might see this on February 3rd. It came out today, and it's actually going to be on all major platforms. And actually it will be premiering March 3rd on Amazon Prime. Amazon
God,
Studios. So I'm gonna tell you, if you loved the first one, definitely this trailer is going to prepare you for the sequel, the very long awaiting sequel to the famous movie, and you see all the major characters. If you loved, you remember from the original Randy Watson, you'll see him, the Randy Watson experience. You'll see, you'll see Mr. McDowell. You'll see Akeem. You'll see everyone,
as well as the new cast,
as well as some new characters. But I don't want to give it away. But the official trailer is out right now, and you can go on YouTube. You can go on officially Amazon Prime if you guys subscribe to it, or if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great. I did see something like of course, we've all seen the trailer, but also like some of the still shots or whatever.
Yeah.
And exactly. I just love like the costuming, like whoever's on costuming, they on point. Of course, the acting, the comedians like Leslie Jones. I follow her. She's one of my sister girls who I absolutely love her. She's a part of it. Blade will be there.
Oh yeah. Wesley Snipes.
That's right.
Mr. Snipes is is also there. Yes.
It's just going to be great. So I can't, like I say, I cannot wait to see. I'm sure we're going to break Amazon. So Amazon, I hope you are prepared.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And everybody, like I said, AT aliens, everybody got to represent because hey, the film was shot here.
In
Atlanta, so,
and it was shot on some of the stages at Tyler Perry Studios.
Yes,
so shouts out to you, my fellow Studiosetager, Tyler Perry. Love you so much for all of the opportunities you just continue to hand out to us and everyone just around the world. So I was just thinking. So guys, we know this weekend, right, was like amazing for Wendy Williams. You just want to say hello to you, Wendy. We know that the North East is being slammed, of course, was slammed by that nor'easter. I just remember that. I remember that growing up, right? So if some of you don't know, like I am from born and raised Brooklyn, New York, also by way of Alabama, by way of Atlanta. So so I know what it's like to have those snowsuits on, just like digging yourself out. But anyway, I know that's one of the reasons why she had, canceled not coming to the show or going to work on a Monday of this week.
I heard they got hit hard with about 3 feet.
Hit really hard. But I digress. But the show was absolutely amazing. We know that everybody we watched the whole Lifetime movie. And of course we watched the documentary following it. And you know what? I know everybody has been DMing, asking us kind of what do we think? And we were just like, we're going to talk about it in the show. Just tune in. We're going to talk about it in the show. And I've got to say that I was so happy because I really felt like the project was awesome. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
But okay,
cool. I mean, I thought it was really even amidst of all of the, what Wendy is known for. It actually it showed me another side.
Oh wow.
To her and a lot of things that we did not know. Her struggles, kind of her background.
With drug addiction, her health, plastic surgery, her divorce. It just kind of just gave you just a backdrop of kind of, I don't know, what has built Wendy to be Wendy.
I mean, I said, it really exposed a lot of things that, we really didn't know. I mean, some of the people that she dated in the past and all of that, and just her journey, but also it showed her tenacity. Not to stop. Not to quit.
You know what? I think, given the circumstances, I'm just saying, me or you or whoever, you out there who is listening to us, not many people, could go through all that, right? Not many people could go through that and keep a sane mind, That was tough for me. I know a lot of people were talking about all the drama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just, I was listening to a lot of people with the different, feedback and things. And they were saying, it just shows the overall theme is that she had nobody. She had nobody who she could confide in and talk to. You know what? I totally was upset with that feedback because I was you know what? I really felt like the overall theme or what it showed was, it showed, first of all, that she's human.
Right.
There are so many people who are dealing with the same thing or variations of what she has gone through.
Right.
But I thought the overall theme was, look at this woman who is a superhero.
Yeah.
Because like I said, all those different things on top of each other, right? But she kept on. She kept her eyes on the prize. I think for some reason in this business, in the Studiosetstage lifestyle, a lot of people like to skate over how difficult or the skill that it takes to be a Wendy Williams.
Yeah, right. Well, and we've talked about that, so many times, and we try to, not run a dead horse into the ground, but we want to stress that, with the lifestyle, it is a hurry and wait scenario, but it's also a testament to staying the course, to,
and how strong she was, right?
Being strong.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, in this thing, they see the end result. They just see, when you come on and you see the show and you see all the hoopla and hype,
it's
and
the Wendy Williams show, right?
But
she's looking all cute and hair done all nicely. Yeah.
But nobody,
behind the scenes,
nobody really understands that. So
what's interesting is how she jumped from from gig to gig, from opportunity to opportunity. How resourceful she was. Getting fired, getting hired. And, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I was like, this is the perfect movie, guys, for studio set stagers. Like this, like, I don't care what you do. I don't care, if you're in studio set stage or you're outside, you feel like you're outside of it. I felt like this movie totally, people could relate to it. You know what I'm saying? What it takes to be absolutely successful in what you do.
Well, with anything, I think it, and I think she said it, and she was being interviewed on one of the shows, and she was talking about, she said, if anything, she said she wants to leave some really messages, great messages that you can use for your life.
And some of the things not to do, and some of the things like to avoid, guys.
There were some lessons,
exactly.
there were some life lessons
exactly
that was in there that I thought that really outside of everything else, sometimes they try to downplay that, but I believe overall, those, especially those that are real fans, for her, and really love just the whole platform, I think will really be pleased with the project.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I am just saying kudos to Lifetime, because, guys, like almost like over 3 million people, I think, is what the final total tally was. 3 million people almost tuned in, guys, and I think it's like the highest ratings for a weekend movie. So Wendy Williams
Sunday,
did that.
Sunday night she took it over. So
she did that, and yes, we heard the comments about in the after, what a mess, like the documentary that followed the movie.
What a mess.
Yeah, she cried. She did. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, and a lot of people was like, why she keep crying? Can't she just stop crying? Let me tell you something. Going through all that, right?
Yeah.
Doing what she does every day, come on, smiling for the crowd or whatever, and then having all the stuff go on in the back. You'd be crying too. You know what I'm saying? I just think she was so raw. She was so transparent.
Yeah.
And she probably does need therapy. I mean, let's just be honest with. I mean, she probably does need therapy.
Well, I think in essence, I mean, I think I've heard her say this previously, that the show for her is therapeutic, it's therapy.
Exactly.
But in essence, I think about what my grandmother used to tell you, she used to say all the time. She said sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. So I do feel you on that, Cynthia, in terms of understanding with just, man, it's so much, like you said, you see the end result, but this movie kind of, it showed, okay, what's going on, the beginnings, the origins of, and what it takes and what you have to endure. You take the good, the bad, and the ugly with it. And, you have to just maintain and be focused on, hey, this is my goal. This is what I know. This is what I want to accomplish. And you stay the course.
And guys, I just want to say, also bring a point, we're so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? We just are. I mean, we're people. We're, we like to talk about other people.
Right.
I don't know. It's human nature. Even your own cousins, your own aunties, it's,
Yeah. That's true.
But
that's true.
Some of the things I heard was just jaw dropping. Like after everyone saw kind of the movie. Shouts out to Sierra Payton, the actress who actually played Wendy Williams. I thought it was excellent casting. Marq Amari, who played Kevin Hunter, the ex-husband. Just shouts out to them. But we are so judgmental, and then sometimes you have to stop and just step back. What about the skeletons in your closet? You know what I'm saying? What about the skeleton? What about the things that you've gone through that you're not brave enough? We're not brave enough to even talk about it. You ain't gonna put it out there because you're afraid what somebody may say about it. So you gotta give. I mean, it's
easier said than done.
There's a certain type of bravery that goes along with, like someone said, Wendy has made her dollars on, wrecking other people's lives. Yeah, and I meant that, wrecking other people's lives and relationships, possibly, whatever. But she had to. She had to, she had to choke that pill down. And I think she was a perfect person to do it. And I think she did it very well with Lifetime. So kudos to them.
Kudos.
Studiosetsstagers. Yeah. Love you so much, Wendy Williams. And we will support you. We support you because, like I said, being in film and television, media, we know what it's like. Someone had made a comment on another blog, and they were saying that you have to be kind of somebody said shit crazy.
Okay.
And you know what, in the back of my mind said, that's what people think about a lot of studio set stagers. But yet you go and you buy their records, yet you sit back and you catch every single show that these batshit crazy people are doing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you live vicariously.
Through them, because you possibly have a boring life, and because you may have wished that you could have done that in a former life. So this goes back to, don't boo-boo or poop on people who have followed their dreams and were successful at it. You know what I'm saying? Me and another girlfriend was having the same, conversation. Sometimes you're like, I could have did that. It's not that easy.
Right. Yeah. Like I said before, easier said than done. And like we've said this all the time, you see the end result, but understand that, hey, you're seeing 100. You're seeing it at 100, where it is all of the work, the grunt work, the planning, the execution, the implementation of it, coming from idea to, that show, that whatever it is, man, it is a process. And so, like I said, you said it best, kudos to Wendy for, her just, hey, staying the course and keep pushing,
because that's why we're talking about it, right? Like, that's why we're talking about it right now. So anyway, so moving on, guys, I know that Golden Globe nominees, guys, have come out.
The Golden Globe Awards.
So they were announced. They were announced Wednesday morning. So we got them, and very happy. I just gotta, of course, we worried about the people who is us, for us, by us. So we're gonna give you just a rundown on that. So the Golden Globes going to take place February 28th, going to broadcast on NBC, guys. And I just want to say that we were so happy here at Studiosetstage, because let me just give you just kind of a breakdown of who is nominated. So listen, there was 3 best directors, right? Women, guys, women. And among those directors nominated, it is Regina King, our very favorite. Yes, we got to give her a hand for One Night in Miami, guys. Awesome film. We sat down, watched it, and I think we watched it like 2 or 3 times or whatever, because it was that good. You gotta remember, it's a play. And she did an amazing job with that. So she is nominated. Also, Chadwick Boseman, guys. Yes, for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Of course, that was really expected. He was just, rest in peace. He's no longer with us.
Yeah,
but,
rest in peace.
Just the consummate actor.
Great performance.
Great performance, right? He really stole the show. Also, best actor in a TV series and comedy, Don Cheadle for Black Monday.
Okay.
I will tell you this next category, best actress in a motion picture drama. It's going down between my girl Viola Davis. I got to work with her when she shot a film in Atlanta. Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. She's going head to head with Andra Day, guys, for the United States versus Billie Holiday when she portrayed Billie Holiday. So big announcements. Of course, they were announced by our girl Taraji P. Henson. Wednesday morning. So I love Taraji. She is like
Cookie.
She will forever, right? She will forever be Cookie. But listen, I will tell you, there are some people who are just not so happy with the Hollywood foreign press, right? So there were big snubs, and I don't know if I tell you this, you probably might go off. Spike Lee. A lot of people, Spike Lee did not get a nomination for The Five Bloods, which, Chadwick Boseman, he was in that one also. So they're saying, Spike Lee was snubbed. Also Zendaya, if you've been following her career, she's a young actress. She's so beautiful and just pretty awesome. She's in a new movie, Malcolm and Marie, with John David Washington, Denzel's son, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
that's coming out with the next month.
Zendaya did not get the nomination, so a lot of people are upset about that. If you are a Lovecraft country fanatic, Journey Smollett, she did not get a nomination also. And then another Michaela Cole. She is the creator of I May Destroy You, right? Also got snubbed, did not even get a mention, guys. So yeah, it's just a couple of snubs there. I did think Spike Lee, I figured that Five Bloods would get something, but left out. But Spike Lee, he used to that. He ain't even trying to, it's like whatever.
Right. And Five Bloods, if you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone.
I'm sorry, The Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods. Right.
Was a great cast, of course, Chadwick. Chadwick Boseman was in it, gave an awesome performance. So, I would have thought that, but they've had some heavy films to come out.
So, they really have. They will have. Well, once again, the show is going to air February 28th. Oh, that is supposedly the last day of Black History Month. It's not the last day of Black History Month, but no. I digress. But the Golden Globes airs February 28th on NBC, and it's going to be hosted again. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler will do that. And I was going to actually add in there, if you didn't know, Norman Lear, which I know we have followed him. He's an icon in the business, given so many like African Americans opportunities in this business, right?
So all in the family, we love him. Good times,
exactly.
From that.
Exactly. Anyway, he will be honored with the Carol Burnett award at this year's award show. So pretty good. How old is he now, Norman Lear? Do you remember? He's
probably in his 90s. I'm pretty sure, probably mid-90s.
Yeah, and then Jane Fonda, guys, I will receive the Cecil B. DeMille Award. So rounding that up too. So so good stuff. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people, don't like the award show, but of course, we've been in media. We've been in theatrics, film, television, whatever. And we always look forward to the award show. Not saying, I'm going to do this because I want an award, right?
Right.
But it's just great. It's just great to see your fellow Studiosetsstagers, right?
Right. And I think that for me, it's always been from that perspective. And a lot of now, definitely, I do have rocks in my jaw sometime with certain projects being snubbed, like you said before. And but
left
it goes
out.
It goes with the territory. But you have to if you feel like you're being snubbed, sometimes you have to create your own platform. And then build and stick behind it and stay steadfast to it, where then now you have a platform which is forcing those looks to come your way,
right.
And that's what it's about, and a lot of times that's what it is.
It is what it is. But like I said, we don't do what we do, like you said, to get an award. But it is nice when people who do what you do, who understand what you do, when we congratulate or they reach the pinnacle of their career, such as like a Viola, right? In music, a Quincy Jones or whatever. LeBron James in say sports or whatever. It's just always a nice pat on the back. So we're cool. Well, listen, guys, we do know that this weekend, right? It's an important weekend, Super Bowl, right?
Speaking of sports, which is a great segue, sports, right?
Yeah, we like sports too, right?
Right. Super Bowl 55 is upon us, and it's going to be a very good, as they say, a good rivalry between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It will be in Tampa Bay, Florida, this year. And it's going to, you know, and this is going to be kind of historic because, you know, it marks, I think, the 11th showing for the quarterback, which for Tampa Bay, which is, you know, everybody knows who the quarterback is, right? If you don't know, Tom Brady. Right. And I'm not saying that because some of y'all might be like, oh, you're a Tampa Bay fan. No, you know, I'm just saying, you know, Tom Brady, you know, he's been there and done that plenty of times. And he's back there again.
So many people wrong. There's so many people who wrote him off. Was like, man, is he like 101 now? Like I heard all like the I've heard all of the jokes about that. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, the great thing about that and what's really historic is, you know, as we talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the Super Bowl, they really made history because the head coach, and kudos to the coach, they really was in front of being really dominant on diversity. And they included you know, the most diverse team as far as the coaches, offensive coordinators.
They had some black folks basically.
All black.
What?
You know, the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, special teams, even the assistant coach and special coordinators, they're all African American. So kudos to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And also kudos to Kansas City Chiefs. You know, they have some diversity, but really Tampa Bay, they've really got out front with that, you know. And of course, as you know, in the past couple of years, the NFL has caught a lot of flack on being inclusive and being diverse. You know, especially
Colin Kaepernick, they still owe him an apology. I'm sorry. We're talking Super Bowl, I know, but I had to throw that in there. So, is the NFL like going to do the apology at the Super Bowl? What's going on?
Well, you know, I don't know all about that, but I do know that you know, and Rome wasn't built in a day, so.
You don't want to hear that. Come on now.
But
come on.
I will say this. I will say this. You know, like football, sometimes, hey, the game can be won in inches. Not yards. So, but you know, we as a people have to keep pressing and keep putting that, especially with you know, the bulk of the players being African American. You know, we have to make sure that we put that forward. Well, I know with inclusive being inclusion and diversity. You know.
Well, I know that the poet laureate, you know, as from the inauguration, Amanda Gorman. I know that she will be there. I think she's going to be one of the superstars during the coin toss or witnessing the coin toss to facilitate. So. I'm excited to see her again. She is like another Maya Angelou. Just coming up. She's so beautiful, so smart, just so gifted.
Yeah, she's, you know, what, 23?
Yeah, I think it was 22. But she'll be at the Super Bowl. And so listen, guys, as we get like more information, we'll bring you some more information also. Because I know all of you guys are going to be at home. We're still quarantined.
Virtually, virtual, no doubt.
It's like you don't have anything else to do. It's like just sit at home and just watch what's popping.
Exactly.
Let me ask you. So, you know, of course, very relevant to Super Bowl commercials. You know, are we still into the commercials? I know that at one time it seems like we used to just be really just going crazy over the commercials. I think now it's kind of like.
Well, like, you know, I did hear a couple of name brand products and name brands, you know, decided that, you know, they might sit this year out. I've heard Budweiser, Coke, and Pepsi. Those are three of the ones, but you know, like you said, you never know. You know, they like to keep that really tongue in cheek until you know that weekend. But I believe, you know,
well, revenue is down. So revenue is down, right? So if you know anything about commercials, you know how much they cost, right? I mean, you can pay several millions of dollars for a spot that may run 20, 30 seconds. So if you haven't had people, you know, buying, you know, revenue's down, you may, you know, companies are like, shucks, we're not going to spend this money that we don't have, you know, so.
Well, you know, there's so many other external factors that affects that, especially with the pandemic and all of these things going on. So, you know, you might definitely see that reflected in, you know,
people have lost their jobs. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So I guess, you know, a good game is you know, it's good. It's good stuff. Starting out 2021.
Get it back to the core, the basics, you know.
Just the fun, the game.
You know, sports, entertainment, you know, that's what it's created for. It's created kind of, you know, hey, let's take you away for just a couple of minutes. We know you got to worry about, hey, paying the bills. We know you got, you know, hey, worried about rent,
you got to
jobs, all that stuff.
You're worried about issuing an apology to Colin Kaepernick. Yeah.
Right.
We know. Yeah, exactly.
This is Studiosetstage, guys, and this is what we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, you know what? I just keep flashing. Every time we talk about the NFL, I just always think about Colin Kaepernick because, you know what? I was just thinking, you know what? He's really bigger than the NFL now. He really is. And I know he possibly may want the job back of being a quarterback, but you know what? I just feel like he's just ascended. You know, he really has ascended. And we just want to say we love you, Colin. You know, it's Super Bowl weekend, so I can imagine this brings up a very sore situation for him. I can imagine him, you know, just sitting there, even looking or thinking, or somebody, you know, just because I'm sure he's hearing nothing but NFL and Super Bowl this whole week and then weekend, you know what I'm saying? It's got to hurt. It's got to hurt.
Well, you know, I think, you know, initially, of course, if, you know, being, you know, it's competitive, it is competitive as it is, you know, you definitely want to be on the field. You don't want to be on the sidelines. But at the end of the day, you know, I think he's garnered respect and recognition for doing what he does, and he's created.
He made the whole world understand that he was right
when it was unpopular.
That he was right
when it was very unpopular. You know, to take a knee, if you will, and that is so important in understanding that, you know, this is what this country was built on: First Amendment rights, the right, freedom of speech, and to express yourself, as long as it doesn't infringe or, you know, attack, you know, literally attack.
But we realized that they meant it for white people. They wrote it for white people. They never intended on Black people, those oppressed, being able to use it one day.
And that is
what it is.
Black History moment.
Happy Black History Month, guys. To you guys, I'm so happy. What another wonderful show, guys. Don't forget, guys, we are on all social, right?
Yes, you can find us at Studiosetstage on all social media platforms. That's IG, Facebook. You know, you can also go to Studiosetstage.com. You can also listen to us on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, as well as radio.com.
And don't forget, guys, we are at Studiosetstage.com. Go there, take a look. You know, we have a store. We have lots of things that you can just kind of rep, you know, rep, you know, first of the year. We're still saying Happy New Year. Hello. Even though it's February, but still Happy New Year. Start your life out right and just rep and support us. We're a small business. We have lots of different ventures that we have rolling out that you're going to see. And we just need you. So if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely subscribe. See the little red bell so you can get all of our notifications when we release a new show, because we're talking things to elevate you, right? Some things that'll make you laugh, some things make you cry, but hopefully they keep you engaged and keep you interested.
Yes, indeed. Studiosetstage, hit the thumbs up button, guys. We appreciate it. You can find me at Marq Music on all social media.
And me, Cynthia Mallard. All across all social, Cynthia Mallard. Also on Twitter, C Mallard. But of course, the show, Studiosetstage, guys. Follow, comment, and you can email us, studiosetstage@gmail.com. Once again, studiosetstage@gmail.com. Okay. So for Marq Dean, I'm Cynthia Mallard. Next week.